What's up, guys? PPD here, and welcome to episode 106 of my road to Manchester City. We're going to take off by looking at the transfer list, of course, selling off some more players I had in the club. I also went ahead and opened up some bronze packs because I really want to grind out more of those so I can not only complete more team SBCs, but so I can get a lot of silver packs from the bronze upgrade and also do the silver upgrade and get those non-rare golds, because there is going to be a few. Well, there's some team of the seasons right now that I want to get from, I think the Liga NOS, which is the Portuguese league, and also League One has a couple of gold team of the seasons, but their original cards are non-rare, so you can pack them in the silver upgrade pack. Obviously, the chances are really low, but I still want to do it now because I feel like there's more. This is going to be a little bit confusing, but I feel like there's more League One team of the seasons that have a non-rare base card than there's going to be La Liga or Serie A, if that makes sense. So I want to do as many as I can right now, so we have the best chance, right? Either way, we're probably not going to end up getting any because the chances are so low. I think Mbappe is actually one of those that I'm talking about. Anyways, you also saw me sell off some, two cards that I had from the Polish league, and that is because there's actually a player of the year for the Polish league. I can't pronounce that guy's name, but all I know is that I remember him playing for Norwich a couple of years ago, and now he's killing it in the Polish league, got himself player of the year. Not a bad looking card. I was able to get pretty close to completing it, but I just don't see the point. You don't get a pack from it, you only get the player. So I said, screw it, let's cash in on the players, get the profit, and that will be that. So we did do that. We sold two of them. We made like 10K or so, which isn't too shabby. And we jumped into the final of the daily knockout tournament to look to win ourselves the team of the season Marquinhos, who is a great, well, looks like a great card. I haven't played with it. Looks like an amazing card. And in my opinion, just on stats alone, looks like the best card we've had yet. We've had Gylfi Sigurdsson, who's a pretty good card. Not amazing, but pretty good. Then we had, what's his name? We had Pulisic, but we had someone else before that. God, I'm forgetting right now. Who was the other one? Oh my god, how am I forgetting this? I just remembered. Anyways, we got Pulisic, another good-looking card. Probably better than the Sigurdsson in my opinion. But then they released this one, Marquinhos, and it looks to be probably the best one we've had so far. And I'm so annoyed I can't think of the other one. But anyways, we go into this game. We're down 1-0 early on. He scores from a corner. Header, Cavani. He's so good in the air. Nothing I can really do. But I felt like I was better than this guy. He wasn't that great. And his only goal had come from a corner, which, in my opinion, doesn't take much skill. And I was just not really creating anything. And when I did create something, I missed my chances. And speaking of missed chances, after we do equalize it, he has a great chance to make it 2-1, but he misses with Cavani. And in the 67th minute over here, Fernandinho steals the ball away from his defender. I give it to Son, but he rear ends him from behind and he brings him down in the box. We get a penalty and Walcott steps up, shoots it to the left. I was scared that the goalkeeper got it there, but we shot it just enough to the left to where he couldn't get it. We took the 2-1 lead, and after that, he ended up pausing it. And you know what is still in my mind? That I can't think of that fourth team of the season player. We've had the BPL. We've had League One, right? We haven't had Serie A or La Liga. What is the Bundesliga? That's Pulisic. Man, who is the other guy? Oh, the most consistent. That was Sigurdsson. I'm so lost. How do I not know who it is? I'm going to look it up after this. But yeah, 78th minute over here. He went ahead, did some subs. I said, you know what, let's do that as well. Because it was a game that, despite me thinking I was the better player, I wasn't really winning comfortably. So I went ahead, brought on Lacazette, brought on Dembele. And almost immediately, Dembele scores an absolute screamer with his weak foot right there outside the box, top left corner. Take a bow, Dembele. What a goal that was. And that goal was actually very important because it gave me the 2-goal cushion, so now I can breathe a sigh of relief. Because despite this guy not really creating anything most of the game. I felt like just one chance was all it took, and he would have leveled the game up. And in the 90th minute, we score one more, this time with Heung-min Son in the air. And it's just one of those crosses that you swing in from like anywhere. You win the header, and it goes into the top right corner. So I think those are actually pretty dangerous, like if you're defending those. But if you're on the free kick, you have a good chance of scoring, in my opinion. But we end up winning that game 4-1. Pretty good win. We struggled in the first half. We were down 1-0. I came back, brought it up a level in the second half, finished my chances, won the game 4-1. We get ourselves Marquinhos, who I won't ever play with because I just don't really like League One teams. And obviously, I'm not going to try and build a Brazil team because I'm Argentinian, which, by the way, we do play them on Friday at 6 a.m. my time, which is actually perfect because that's exactly when I get up for work, so I'll still be able to follow it. But anyways, we win Marquinhos, and that is going to conclude this episode of my Road to Manchester City, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out. I can't believe I forgot. It was Ruddy. Sebastian Ruddy. The guy has the same first name as me, and I forgot.